Your turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
I shall see what they have in store, as it pleases me.
What are we here for again?
Trying to help these guys win a game?
Win the game? Right, yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Это такая душка!
Such fascinating.
Oh my god, the battle's about to start!
Relax, Morty. Relax. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Cuddle in. Cuddle in with me.
Excellent idea. Yes. Indeed. I understand.
Here we go, Rick. The battle's about to go.
Oh.
What a test this shall be. Yes. Indeed. I agree. Very good. Interesting. Much better. I see. Absolutely. What is this? Suffer myself. With pleasure. What's over there? Discovered power. I'll take that. Absolutely. Very good. Right now. What's over there? Face the Magus. I understand. Excellent idea. Such fascinating energies. Absolutely. Prepare to be tested. I almost feel bad. Indeed. With pleasure. Cast asunder. No challenge. Interesting. With pleasure.
Oh boy, Morty, somebody just got real brave over there.
You lose. Can't wait to see what will happen next. Indeed. Yes. Yes. Interesting. Absolutely. Curious. What's over there? How does this one work? Attack. That was good.
There's no one alive, and that's another kill.
The prize is mine.
Absolutely. What's over there? That should take the edge off. I see. Such fascinating energies. Yes. I think I'll hang on to this. Absolutely. Excellent idea. Curious. What's over there? As it pleases me. Very good. I'm under attack. Indeed. I understand. With pleasure. Yes. The sorcerer stings. As it pleases me. That's how it's done. Interesting. Yes.
Let's see.
With pleasure. Indeed. Whoops. Interesting. Mark my grave in remembrance.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack!
Your middle tower's under attack.
Indeed. What's over there? Curious.
Yes.
What's over there? Absolutely. Very good.
Man, you might as well save that energy, because Radiant just fortified their structures!
I understand.
That force field leads me to believe that Dire just fortified their structure. Double kill, oh man. Go, killing spree. Oh, everyone bow down. Oh, accident. It was an accident, I bet.
Oh, come on, the middle tower's under attack! Come on, get with it! You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good.
40, bottom tower under attack.
Oh!
You might want to kiss your bottom tower goodbye because it's gone. Oh, boy.
Excellent idea. What's over there? It's
Oh, the enemy's top tower's fallen! Man, great teamwork, huh, Rick?
You're actually watching this, Morty?
Is it pleases me?
Oh, middle tower's under attack. Looks like Dire structures are fortified.
Gotcha.
Such fascinating images. Yes.
this middle tower because it got denied just in time.
Yes. Absolutely. What's over there?
Double kill.
My sorcery is unstoppable. Absolutely.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, cause Radiant just fortified their structures.
What's over there?
Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower.
Level up a dub-dub!
Another put down.
Yes. With pleasure. Absolutely.
Oh boy, the enemy denied their bottom tower.
With pleasure. Interesting. That should help. Indeed. I understand. I see. Very good. As it pleases me. Interesting. What's over there?
Vanish.
Such potency. Apply yourself.
Morty, you're not gonna like this. The top tower is under attack.
Oh, sheesh.
So your top tower is under attack. Killing spree mode. Whoa, killing spree. Oh!
I understand.
Oh boy, your top tower's under attack. Oh, Rick, he's dominating now. He's dominating.
Double kill.
What's over there? As it pleases me. Absolutely. With pleasure. Indeed.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
Bring it on.
Whoa, the enemy's top tower got destroyed.
Whoa, you just unlocked the positive encouragement soundbite.
Such fascinating images. Excellent idea. Curious. Interesting.
Morty, middle tower. I'm gonna look at it.
Middle tower's under attack!
Oh, Roshan's fallen to the dire. Morty, watch out! It's
Oh
a
man, this
killing
guy's
spree.
dominating! Oh my god!
Morty,
He's now dominating!
you better hold on to
He's
your
dominating!
head. Now it's a
Triple
mega
kill!
kill. That's 5, baby, 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Indeed. As it pleases me.
My favorite.
What's over there? It's been so long since I held this.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone! Serves him right!
Very good. I see. Try me now. Test your metal. What's over there? With pleasure. Absolutely. I understand. Interesting. What sound is this? Cost
Oh, mega kill.
bring it on.
Mega kill. He just mega killed.
Such fascinating images.
The enemy's bottom tower. Gone. Did it.
Yes. Baby. Interesting.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower destroyed. Hooray! Oh boy, Morty, this is some pretty
This
fantastic
just in!
stuff
The
happening right
enemy's
here.
bottom barracks are
Enemy's
destroyed!
bottom barracks are gone. Let's all say a prayer. Morty, who was that?
I don't know. It's pretty tight. This is a wicked unstoppable because he just wicked sicked it.
That's right.
You will be forgotten tomorrow. If it pleases me. Interesting.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves him right.
Killing spree. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Enemy's middle barracks just got wrecked, baby!
Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower.
I understand.
Whoa, they took out the enemy's top tower.
The enemy's top barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son!
Oh boy, you really should be proud of yourself, you know? Oh man, I can't believe it. You got mega creep. You got a bunch of mega creeps.
Yes. Lincoln Sphere. Yes. pleasure. Take. Oh, challenge. I see. Very good. With pleasure. What's over there? Indeed. Absolutely. What's over there? Such fascinating images.
Boy, you know that Roshan guy that just got killed by Dyer? He owed me money.
Indeed. With pleasure. I understand. Interesting. Absolutely. As it pleases.
Shadow, take us.
I see.
He's from Boston because he's wicked sick.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Set up potentially an ultimate here, but the Doom with the coil silence on top of these two. Max gonna go down before he gets anything off. Now they just need to be able to kite around the troll. The burrow strike, hoping to be able to buy some time for the Doom, but he's caught off by Thompson. Soxa, meanwhile, he's gonna be dealt with Mickey, but this troll keeps on laying the damage out. Finishes off Taiga. Can he get the lockdown on Boxy? Thompson's hunting for him. The urn. Boxy gets a little bit more of a heal. He's got a phase shift, but I don't think he's got the spells to be able to get away in the end. Thompson, as the reinforcements, is deadly to Liquid.
I think the real problem there is it's very similar to the first game where we have Liquid. They take a couple of good fights, they get a couple of kills, but then they don't have any ultimates left. Like you have to fight around these ultis. You're fighting against Troll, Monkey King.
Dude, Mickey's just not scared of being netted.
He has got big balls in this game. He does not care. A lot of the new Faceless Void players, like this seems to be the style of Faceless Void. I think Charlie's the first person that I saw that really played like this.
Yeah,
with the halberd. But even with this build, people just seem to be playing around the fact that you're so survivable, especially if you go for the strength talents at level 10.
Yeah, like treads, double wraith band, magic wand, plus a strength talent. That is a lot of accessory strength that is put in there into this very heavy stat build.
Yeah, definitely, and armor. He's a powerful boy.
Yeah, 18 armor, jeez.
But with that being said, I do think there's a few of these situations where in another universe he does get punished for jumping into a troll who doesn't net him in 3 or 4 hits.
Pretty much a dead even game, net worth wise. 7-13 to the favor of Liquid, but an even net worth game I think is concerning for Liquid. I mean, it's still very early, but you always got to be thinking to yourself like, okay, if we're not fighting right now, Trolls farming, Trolls and power farming, you know, like what do we do about that?
And these fights are going to look a lot different too when Seb does pick up the Blink Dagger. He's going for this mechanism build. He's going for the just kind of run at you, be tanky build, which a lot of Magnus players tend to do in the early game because really the RP is not that effective until the later parts of the game.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems that OG's current team fight has that'll be solved by items, right? They don't really have the best initiation, Blink Dagger for Seb. They don't have an answer ounces and control for the troll, right? But if he's able to get even an SNY would help, obviously BKB would be massive.
Greaves on Seb just to give him a little bit of extra HP so he doesn't get bursted, because there's the Puck Silence, there's the Chrono, there's a lot of times here where we're seeing mid one get bursted, and you know, building into a mech is definitely going to help with that.
Yeah, we're seeing OG fight evenly with Liquid when we don't even get a chance to see a big RP skewer back into Monkey King.
Yeah, that has not happened.
That's just a killer combo that isn't available just yet until we have that Blink Dagger.
We haven't even seen a Monkey King ult, period. Like, I think he just recently skilled it. I mean, it's a very typical thing for Monkey Kings to do, you know, ults in the early levels. Like, you need, once again, you need items. Like, this OG draft does really well with items.
Yeah. It goes to show how important initiation is going to be in this, where we're able to theoretically go down how each team wins a fight, right? Where it's like, okay, you get that RP skewer back, instant win. But at the same time, you get the right Chronosphere and blow up the troll before he gets a chance to cast anything, then that looks like an instant win.
Or the mag. Honestly, like, it's
oh, yeah, the
classic, like, who gets the jump? Because I feel like there's a lot of really good targets on both sides to jump. Every single hero offers a lot. Maybe barring like the Undying, maybe barring like the Rubik after he casts his spells, or sorry, the Warlock after he casts his spells, something like that. But in most scenarios, if you can get any of these heroes before they cast spells, it's really good.
Evan's Halberd is going to be the first or second item pickup for Koifa after the phase drums that he has.
Such a good counter to the troll. He pops ult and you just disarm him.
Yeah.
He's a ranged hero, so you get the extra duration on him.
They have so many ways to answer that troll, right? Evil, a lot of stuns. Coil is one of the best. You've got Doom that can catch him before he gets it off, as does Chronosphere. 2 BKB piercing disables that are going to have to worry about it. It looks like Monkey King's going to jump into the back line here, and Sandy's in trouble, and the whole team turns around and instantly deals with the Monkey King while Mickey zones out the rest with this Chronosphere. They're now going to jump in with the Golem as they reinitiate initiate with Taiga hitting the two-man burrow strike as the Chronosphere fails. Mid one does manage to get off his ultimate though. Looks to be able to trap down somebody here. There's also down by the tombstone, but Mid one just seems to be suffering in the damage. He can't quite finish anybody off. Foxy does die to the zombies, and it looks like Quifa may as well. In fact, he does. But it is going to be, in the end, Insania and the rest of Liquid winning the fight 2 for 4.
Bro, everybody was slowed to hell in that fight. Like, you had the tombstone with 10 zombies on everybody on one side, and then you had the upheaval. That was hilarious. But man, that Chronosphere backline jump, ooh, Taiga.
That is what you sound like.
Taiga's getting such nice initiations. You're like, his Sand King has been consistently impressive.
I think this speaks to your point. That play single-handedly speaks to your point that you said what Liquid has made in adjustments is they're protecting their backline better.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Insania got jumped, the whole team swiveled on a dot and just said, that's the guy we're going for.
Even using the Chrono to zone while saving the backlines.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something that you see often with Faceless Void. Usually it's you Chrono the entire team and you use it as like a single target tool to kill one guy, right? That's the new Chronosphere. That's the mantra of Faceless Void. So to see that just speaks to like how they've talked about this. Maybe that's what the pauses were about, but I don't know. Maybe it was mic issues, maybe. But they've clearly talked this through. Like, guys, we just need to stick together in these fights and we're gonna win. Because I feel like in both games they picked really strong team fight as long as they're together, as long as they're pressing their stuff with each other's spells.
Now, it's kind of weird is that OG, normally I'd say, Chronosphere's down, Doom's down, Golem's down, go fight. But they also have this empower farming mechanism, you know? So it seems like more like those downtimes are better for OG just to be like, okay, we can just farm up a bunch. In fact, now they're going to force Roshan.
I would just say, dude, you're kind of right. I mean, this is how you fight. If you don't have some way to initiate, you just say, okay, come at us. We're going to rogue. You have to fight us right now or we're taking rogue.
Now, Liquid still has two very important tools here, and that's going to be one, Taiga with the jump in burrow strike on a 2, but it gets caught instantly. The dust goes out, telekinesis, Wukong's command to be able to zone everybody out. They're going to deal with the tombstone on the side of Liquid while Taiga buys back. They look to protect this Roshan. The other tool is Boxy. He still has his coil up, so it's dangerous for OG to stick around here.
That upheaval too, man. That is completely devastating for Thompson and Mid one. In all of these fights, they've looked so uncomfortable getting slowed
Smoke up,
down.
Seb. He gets the right kind of initiation here. It would be really big. Spot Seb. His blink dagger denied, but at the same time, the initiation going out on the Koifa. Telekinesis into boundless strike some. But here comes the burrow strike on 2 with the epicenter. They throw the Chronosphere, and they catch 3 with that. Meanwhile, the Monkey King, who had already been doomed, doesn't stand a chance. Once again, Seb, and his initiation is completely denied. We have not seen an RP from this man, nor will we in this fight as 5 get wiped from the face of the earth.
Just such impressive team fighting, honestly. The Chronosphere follow-up to the Taiga initiations, like constantly getting 3 or 4 heroes.
Yeah.
And then you have the Fatal Bonds. You have the Puck Coil as well. The Doom is always happening on Thompson, so he can't do anything to backward jumping. He even got rocked. Like, they're just kiting Thompson while killing everybody else. Or vice versa. Yeah, very nice. And they get all 4 bounties as well. And Roche. The gold lead just went out by like 5K.
Yeah, it's a massive swing that all came down to one team fight. And I think all starts with Taiga having the willingness to just go in and slow down Roshan with his first life. He's like, guys, I have buyback. We've got cooldowns that are coming up soon. We just need to stall them out.
And
right?
you know, that's the interesting thing about this, having a Puck that's really farmed as well as having Taiga that's like equally farmed, is that one of them dies, you still have the other that has spells and that has items for team fighting, like functioning as kind of the same role. And basically you can just throw in whatever hero has the buyback. Like, that was 100% communicated. I guarantee you, he said, I have buyback, I'm going in. I'm gonna buy back, we're gonna fight this. That's why he did an epicenter, because he knew that he was gonna die, buyback, and then use the epicenter on his buyback. Man, clutch team fighting coming out of 100%. Like, this is what you expect. This is what everybody expected them to look like at the start of this tournament.
Now, OG, they may be down 7,000 net worth, but they're certainly not out. They still had this incredibly big late game threat, and we still have yet to see that big RP and what combo follows off of it. Can they get the damage onto Thompson? They tried to cut down the trees, but he's hopping away. They caught him with the coil. He's stuck now, and he's going to be knocked down to earth, and soon he will rest below the earth for 50 seconds.
Once again, I'm going to put that one on Thompson. I think that's, you know, they've got a lot of box. I got to say, I'll consistently get this to the very high-pitched one. It's starting to sound like Slacks in here, but... honestly,
you know what's funny about that is I know Slacks is sitting in the green room right now, and if he heard that, he's just like, what? Why me?
Yeah, he's not going to be too happy with that one. But man, Thompson, he keeps both of these games. He's playing overly aggressive. That's what he does.
Yeah, he is a zealous player.
I also have about the highest pitch voice, so I'm just trying to like distract from that by kind of throwing Slacks under the bus.
I thought about throwing shade on you for that one, but
it's okay. I'll do it myself. Okay, he's got the blink on Seb. I was going to say, I don't know if you finished the Guardian Greaves. I feel like we need to see an RP.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to see an RP. We also need to see a BKB on the troll. I think those are two items that cannot be ignored any longer.
Yeah, the upheaval's been way too much of a problem.
Yeah.
But Puck, he's gonna have the Ags coil soon. If he doesn't already have it.
Saksa
breaks
the smoke here. Burrow Strike trying to get away. Does not have Blink Dagger up, but he is hidden in the trees. And Liquid, interesting that they chose to quickly disengage there. They didn't really try and blindly chase.
I think the way they've taken the fights in the past, they've had a lot of information to work with. Like they haven't gone in blind for any of these fights. They've had like Kaiga go in blind, but then he sets up for his team to go in with information. So I think not blindly chasing is definitely like sticking with the mantra that they're currently using to win these fights.
There's the Heaven's Halberd build for the Faceless Void.
Still going for it in this patch. I mean, it's only 400 extra gold. I don't feel like that's that big of a nerf.
Yeah, and when it's so good, carry against carry, Gloom and Upheaval going to be used here to try and bail out Koipa. Gets caught by a smoke here. The Skewer's going to be able to stop that Upheaval, but now it's Mickey time. He gets a 3-man Chronosphere. Here comes Thompson, though. He does manage to get off the Wukong's command. Most of his team is dead, but one very important member is still alive, and it's Min1. He is laying the damage in. Unable to finish off Mickey, but they're fighting around this Wukong's command pretty nicely, trying to disengage and get out, but he's caught by the silence. He falls, and now a Doom on to Thompson. They'll leave him for last, just as they've done so many times before. A second Heaven's Halberd picked up as well for Taiga. Just the cherry on top for team fights to come.
Man, Min1's life is going to be so difficult. So difficult. And there's enough net worth on Liquid that they can honestly just power through the Monkey King ult. Like, we need to see an RP. There hasn't been a single RP from... He almost got it off in that fight, but... There's a lot that he's playing into now. He's got a super farmed Faceless Void with Chronosphere. There's a potential Doom. There's Warlock up here. So it's hard to get into position. You're getting your Blink canceled by Fatal Bonds. It's a hard game for him, but I almost feel at this point, just use it on one or two people just to get it off.
Burrow Strike initiation onto the Undying. Gonna try and prevent him from getting up. They do manage to use an RP, and it catches Taiga, who's an important target because he did buyback earlier. The Heaven's Halberd, though, going to work. A Force Staff trying to get him away, and a coil to disengaged. So even though they RP'd, brought him down the cliff into the tier 2, they had, again, that net worth advantage to just power through.
That always feels bad when you're playing a Magnus, an Enigma, some hero like this, where the later and later the game goes, the more of a gold lead there is against you. It's like, in early game, you could have RP'd one person and it probably would have worked. It's hard to make that calculation, but in retrospect, that's probably what should have been done because he hasn't been able to get it off otherwise. But with that being said, as the game goes later and later, it's like, okay, now I need to hit 2 people. Now I need to hit 3 people if we want to win a fight. Now I need to hit 4 people, and then at a certain point, you need a second RP.
Yeah.
Like, you need a refresher orb. And it's getting to that point where Seb hitting a huge RP is almost not even enough. 5-minute window where he's got to do something sick with this spell.
So I feel like Seb, he's just going to get torn to hell right now on social media. Oh, God, Thompson. That's another another person who's gonna get torn to hell. Upheaval slowed him down, and they had the sandstorm damage to prevent him from jumping into the trees. What I wanted to talk about, I feel like it's easy to dress Thompson, that's just Thompson. Why did Seb not go for a faster blink dagger? What is the reasoning behind this Guardian Greed? Okay, we may not see it. We may not have a chance to talk about this, because look at this, the Rainbow TP down to bottom lane, the initiation leading off from Boxy to catch one hero. That's the troll, the Heaven's Halberd, and he just doesn't have a chance in hell to do anything. If he doesn't have BKB,
nope,
he's screwed.
Yeah, Puck is very good against this troll hero, man. The coil break on the ulti, the silence to prevent the ulti. You can just always use phase shift, even if you're rooted now, which is a really nice change. You know, you don't see Puck too often, but this is quite a good Puck game. Also, a hero that doesn't really go into fights. You're not going to get RP'd. Like, once again, it's really hard for Seb this game. There's a lot that he's playing into.
Yeah.
So why did he go for the Greaves?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just it's a timing thing. It's like a preference. Okay, never mind. No tails.
Liquid, man, they're just sweeping back and forth because at some point you know how far ahead you are. Even if you don't get a net worth tag as a player, you could just kind of feel it, and you just say they can't just keep running at heroes over and over.
Yeah. Even with your faceless void just whacking away at the bot tower, it's just two-man dive, whatever.
Yeah.
Boxy's build too. He's not even going for the Aghanim Scepter because Troll hasn't had a BKB. Oh, okay, he's got BKB. Just kidding. Did he just finish that, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah. He didn't have it when he died at bottom.
Okay, so now I think the Aghanim Scepter on Puck is definitely a solid option.
Yeah.
He's going for travels. This is a very interesting build.
Yeah, it really is. I thought Aghanim Scepter was like a guarantee at some point.
I mean, I suppose you have so much BKB piercing disable and just disable in general that he doesn't need it. And I'm not questioning Boxy. This guy's the Puck player. Like, he's the only player that's playing offlane Puck right now. I can't think of another person that plays. So if this is the build that he's got a faceless void, so buffing up in the chrono is always really nice with that solar crest.
Yeah.
As well, it helps them take Roche, which is actually somewhere where their lineup struggles. It's basically just Void that takes Roche. They're great at team fighting, but their Roshing is kind of terrible.
Is the smoke gonna break? Like, they get into this high ground. OG, they just smoke themselves, and they're gonna leave this high ground area.
Ooh, they could catch Boxy.
Smoke breaks on Boxy. They lead off with a boundless strike, but they do. Ooh! Jump in from Taiga, but he doesn't get the boundless strike in time, and he actually hits the BKB of Thompson. Now Taiga's in some serious trouble as Mid-One starts going to work on these heroes. An RP on it too. With the extra cleave damage, can they do anything here? Mickey's so damn tanky. Look at that solar crest. Look at the Heaven's Helper. He does nothing to him. He got full time to swing, and OG said, that's it. If you can't bring down a single hero when you've been swinging on him, you get an RP, you have him power, you're never going to get a better opportunity. We just can't do it anymore.
This is true. This is true. Once again, it was that scenario where the game goes later and later, and the way that you need to win the team fight with the Magnus is just...